Hi, it's Paul here from Interact Software. Today I'm going to show you something that we've just worked out with the new Indian tax system. One of the things that we've been asked to do is with the garment ready-made taxes, there's a bit of an unusual situation where when it's under 1,000 rupee, you pay 5%, and when it's over 1,000 rupee, you charge 12% GST. So it's not in standard Odoo at this stage, and it possibly could be later down the track, but for the moment, this is a way to be able to enter that data into the tax tables and fiscal positions, so it will actually work for you. So I'm going to show you it working and also how it was set up, and hopefully you can set this up yourself so you can apply the tax very simply doing it this way. So I'll just show you an example first. If I come into sales and have a look at this order here, you can see that in this case, I'm in a different state than I'm actually delivering to. So it's selected for me this ready-made IGST. Now this is something I've added myself to the tax tables. So it will flick over to this ready-made IGST based on the fiscal position. So I'll show you how to set that up a bit in a sec. But you can see under here that it's selected the interstate fiscal position, and because it's done that, it's moved it from the ready-made GST to the ready-made IGST. So if we have a look at this actual item, you can see that in the customer taxes here, I've selected ready-made GSTS, which is for the sales side of things. And if we have a look at purchasing here, you'll see there's a ready-made GST for the P for the purchasing side. So that's all you need to do in terms of the setup underneath the products. But back at the accounting side and the tax tables here, I'll show you what I've done here. So under the taxes, there's, and I've put a little filter here for myself, just for everything that starts with ready-made. I've created these different tax tables. Now, it's essentially the same structure as the normal taxes that you've got in there for IGST, GST, the CGST, and the SGST. So it's got all those the same logic how that works, but the difference is here. Firstly, we're describing it as 5 or 12%, so we're not specifying exact tax percentage here. But what we'll do, and I'll just show you underneath this IGST one for sales, what we've done is use Python code as the tax compilation, and if we go down here, you can see that we've got the formula here being this. So we've got the result is equal to the base rate times by 0.05 or 5%. Now that's if it's underneath 1,000 rupees. So then we've got a condition there to say if the base amount divided by the quantity, which is the unit price at the discounted value, or after any discounts, then we use 12%. So that's the sort of formula we've got in there for the IGST, and it's the same thing that we've got in there for the SGST and the CGST. But the only difference here for these two, instead, we're saying that it's half that, so it's 0.025 and 0.06, so 0.25% and 6%. Same formula other than that, but because it's half CGST and SGST when you have a GST item or an item that's sold within the same state, then you have to split up the GST and between the two different taxes. So if I just come back to the taxes here, there's not really anything else much more to say there. It's really just that formula to do that splitting. So the only extra thing that you will need to also do other than set up these new tax tables is underneath this financial positions here. What it does is when you create a branch or a head office in the system, it will create these two lines, and one of them being the the state that you're actually in, and it essentially says, okay, if you're in that state, then don't do anything, just take the tax as it is. And the other option here is if it's interstate, then we would apply, if it is, say for instance 5%, we'll move it to 5% IGST instead. So what I've needed to do here is add my ready-made GST and ready-made GSTS. Actually, I also need to put the ready-made GST RC for the returns in here as well. But they're the two that I've added, and it will just bring it over when this condition occurs. So if it's in India, for example, in this case. So that's how it all works. It's reasonably easy to set up. If I get a chance, I'll add the data file as a link into this video, so you can download what I've done, and hopefully that helps you you get by with what you need to do. So if you've got any questions, you can always email us at odoo@interact.com.au. And also, if you're interested in doing any additional development on your system, you can contact us there as well to, give us ask us whether something is possible to be done. Thanks, then. Bye.
We are an Odoo partner and have been installing ERP packages since 1983. Mainly our Australian-made package Interact software, which has a ton of great features, quite similar to Odoo. We've been helping clients personalize and install Odoo since 2020. We pride ourselves on our customer relationships and getting to know exactly what benefits their businesses. You can contact us via our website or toll-free number 1300 66 2626. We hope to hear from you soon.